I'm going to be claiming up this 90 overall Magic Johnson, but first, of course, we have to go ahead and get the 88 overall Masters, which I've managed to get through getting all of these 82 Masters, so that should be good enough to get ourselves the 88 overall Masters. So firstly, we're going to pick up that Andre Iguodala, and then we'll get that second 88 from the versatile section of the promo. Let me know in the comment section down below how you're getting on with the promo itself. Obviously, I have got the Masters fairly comfortably, following all the tips and tricks that I explained in my tips and tricks video for this promo. We're going to get Connaughton over there, who is the other 88 Master, and then we'll go ahead to the all-around Masters and get those two 88s to then go ahead and finally get ourselves that 90 overall Magic Johnson. So this promo is definitely going to help my team out quite a lot, especially with those 88 Masters. We'll pick up T-Mac over there, who's looking like he's going to be pretty good, and then we'll go ahead and pick up the other 88 Master as well. But as you can see, my overall is 83 overall. I haven't really changed anything since pretty much the beginning of the season. We still have a bunch of elite players and a couple of gold players as well, but we're sticking all the 88s, and we will select our 90 overall Magic Johnson. He is going to be playstyle select. I have no idea. I can't even remember what my boost item is at the moment, but of course we get all of those 88s back as well. But seeing as I went with strategic last season, we'll go with strategic again, and I think that's what I set my team up, if I can remember correctly. Of course, I could be completely wrong about that because it has been a bit of a while. We did seem to have selected the right playstyle because we have got that regiment boost item boosting athleticism over there, but we'll just hit max overall, and you can see we've got all those 88s in the lineup. Of course, Boris Diaw over there on the bench, just because we have also got that Magic Johnson. I'd love it if they would make a full lineup of all of these guys, because that is really fun to do, but unfortunately we haven't got that. But we have got our 90 overall Magic Johnson over there, who is looking pretty decent, again giving out that athleticism boost to team, which is very useful indeed. If I actually go ahead to a previous lineup, let's say for example my season 6 lineup, I want to see exactly what he'd go up to straight away. I know it's not got the best boost on it in terms of players, but it has got pretty decent boost. Let's see if we can boost him up pretty comfortably over here. We'll just stick him in and see what he goes up to straight away. He goes up to 95 overall. I'm going to see if there's any tinkering I can do to make him any higher overall. Okay, so I think I've got all the boosts in the right spots, and we have managed to get him up to 97 overall. As you can see, that's the lineup. Obviously, it is mainly season 6 players, and then of course the strategic medal from season 5. So it is sort of a mismatch of different players, but we are going to be playing a showdown quarter with this season 7 lineup just to get a feel for these guys over here, and then of course we'll go on to using that 97 overall boosted Magic Johnson just to compare the two. Obviously, one being boosted a lot and one being not so much. But of course, when we go into showdown, I'm guessing we'll come up against quite a few multi-year lineups, so it'll be a good test to see what Magic Johnson can do. Obviously, usually he is at that point guard spot, but we have got him at the power forward spot. I'm still waiting for a promo where we've got him at every position, which we had I think 2 seasons ago. I think in season 5 the seasons are sort of blending into each other at the moment, but as you can see, we are up against a multi-year lineup. He's got an 88 overall lineup, so it is going to be a tough challenge for us with an 86 lineup, but we'll see what we can do. They really do need to update the T-Mac model. Unfortunately, they haven't done so already, but we get the steal that time, and Magic Johnson is going to come through with a one-handed slam. It's looking like he's got the dunk package, which is looking very nice indeed. And I think quite a few of the other 88s as well also have that dunk package, but we're focusing on Magic Johnson in this video over here. So let's play it to him over here and see what else he's got. He's going to come through with the 360 dunk. Of course, he's definitely got that dunk package. We're going to see whether we can do some jelly layups, all of that good stuff. He's got an 88 dunking, which is pretty decent, and we are going to test out that 3-pointer as well. I don't think it is absolutely amazing, and playing through some of the events, some of the 3-point shooting has been absolutely shocking. It might be because I have just got elite players on my lineup, but we're going from the corner over here on the left-hand side. It's a poor release on my part, but he is going to knock that one down fairly easily. He's got an 87 3-pointer, which is okay. I think 90 is probably still going to be pretty useful. As long as he's making it, that's all we need. So let's play it back to him over here. We'll try and do some dribble moves as well, get around Spud Webb if we can, who's looking pretty small compared to Magic Johnson. We get the crossover there. He's going to come through. He gets stopped a little bit, and unfortunately he is going to miss that one. His scoring with contact is only an 89. Obviously, I need to bring myself back down from the crazy stats that we were getting towards the end of last season, and now sort of focusing on this season of players. And I think we had that Kyrie Irving in the After the Storm promo with an 88 3-point shot, if I can remember correctly. I could be completely wrong about that, but we're going for a mid-range shot over here. It's off balance, and he is going to sink that one wide open on the mid-range. 88 mid-range shot, and that is going to be a comfortable 2 points for us. We're winning the quarter by by 1 point. We got to try and make a sizable gap if we can between us and our opponent if we do want to win the quarter. Magic Johnson there getting the rebound. I think his rebounding stats are okay. They're nothing too special, but they're not horrendous either. But we'll get some dribble moves off. We'll find a bit of space for 2, and he's just going to miss that one, unfortunately. But he gets his own rebound, and he's going to finish off that layup over there. He's got an 85 layup, which is, again, pretty okay. I think his stats are just generally average, and I can't really compare him to any other power forwards because I haven't really got any cards since the season started in terms of master cards from promos or anything like that. But we get the rebound again with Magic Johnson. Let's run it up the court with him. He's going to come through. It's another 360 dunk, and he's going to finish that one over Scottie Pippen. We've got just under 24 seconds left in the game. If we can get another 3-pointer at the buzzer, that would just seal a comfortable lead for us in terms of points. They're going to shoot the 2, and they are going to make it. So we've got 15 seconds. We have time to line up a nice 3-pointer with the Magic Johnson. We'll try and do a step back shot to end off this quarter over here. Can he knock it down though? That is the question. He's still got a fairly low 3-point shot, and he is at that power forward spot, but we'll just line it up nicely if we can. We'll get that shot off. It's a 2-pointer. I've really messed that up over there, and he does miss that one. I was trying to go in for the step back, but it is a tough shot to get right, and unfortunately I do mess that one up, and we do miss that 3-pointer. But we won the quarter by 3 points, so hopefully that lead holds up for us in the long run against our opponent. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and play another quarter with the boosted 97 overall Magic Johnson. Of course, if you didn't play last season, you probably don't have any of these cards that you can then go ahead and use to boost up the player. That's all I'm using, as I showed you earlier with the lineup, to boost the player all the way up to 97 overall. But we do get the win over there on our first quarter, so hopefully that means we can get the win also in this second quarter of gameplay with the better Magic Johnson. Again, we're coming up against a multi-year lineup. He's got some really nice cards over there from the end of last season with some crazy boost, but let's find out exactly what Magic Johnson can do. We've got the overall disadvantage, but last time it didn't really mean much, and we still got the win. But this time I have a feeling it might play a little bit against us over there. They're going to get the layup off with that Zach LaVine, who's going to make it 125 layup, completely maxed out. We're going to find Magic Johnson though. He's in the paint over here, and he's going to come through with the dunk over Shaq. Unfortunately, he just misses that one. Probably spoke a bit too early, but his dunking's all the way up to 110 now with all the boost that we have on him at the moment. That's the power the boosts have. And of course, this season, there has been some decent boost here and there. I still need to get myself a better boost item, but I think the regimen one is still pretty decent because athleticism is a very solid boost. We get stopped a bit by Shaq. We are still going to make that shot with a 113 scoring with contact now. It's fun to compare all the stats in that previous quarter, of course, without the boost, and now with the boost, they are just that much better. But he's got some good players with some maxed out stats on them, and the ball is just going to go out of bounds as we miss getting the steal over there. We are trying to get the win though, especially with the Magic Johnson. They're going to knock down that 2-pointer with Dennis Rodman. Again, a maxed out mid-range shot on him. So let's find Magic Johnson over here, try and do some dribble moves. We'll get the 3-pointer off. It's really deep, and unfortunately he is just going to miss that one. His 3-pointers boosted up to that 99, which is pretty decent, but that was probably a little bit too far out for him. Curry's going to come the other way with a 3-pointer. Again, that maxed out 3. Absolutely ridiculous. We're going to find Kawhi Leonard over here on the right-hand side. We'll play it back to Magic Johnson, try and find our way to the hoop if we can. Do some dribble moves. We'll get in, and he gets the dunk off. This time, will it go in? It will, just over there. Shaq nearly blocking us and stopping us from making a dunk again, but Magic Johnson's going to finish that one off really comfortably. We've got to pick things up a bit if we want to get the win, though, because we are 5 points behind our opponent, which is a little bit unfortunate. They're going to get the 3 off, and of course, Curry's just going to sink that one. No problem at all. This is proving pretty difficult for us to get the lead back, but we'll try a 3 with Magic Johnson. It's another deep 3, and unfortunately he is going to miss out, but we get the rebound that time with Ja Morant. So let's play it up to Magic Johnson. He's getting posted up by LaVine. Let's get the 2-pointer off if we can, and we just get blocked, unfortunately, by Zach LaVine, who only has a 91 block, but I guess on the post-up shot it is a fairly easy block in that regard, and they're going to shoot the 2-pointer and make it with that Shaquille O'Neal. So we got to come down the other way. I think we've pretty much lost this quarter. They'll never say never. We're going to try and get a 3-pointer back if we can with Magic Johnson. We'll dribble all the way out. He's got a bit of space. It's a good release that time, and he's going to sink that one. So still 7 points behind. It's not impossible, but it is going to be very difficult to make a comeback over here. They're going to shoot the 2, and we get the block there with Jarrett Allen. Let's run it up the other end with Magic Johnson. He's going to come through with the one-handed slam to end off that play really well. So we've still got 5 points to get to level up this game. It's not impossible. I think 2 more 3s might be able to do it. Can Magic Johnson do it? We need to play some good defense, make sure they're not getting a shot off, and we do get called on the defensive foul. The clock is just going to run down a little bit as the AI loves to waste time time when it gets down to crunch time. Let's see whether we can get the steal. We almost do with that Devin Booker. They're going to play it out to Curry, and again, he's just dribbling around, wasting so much time. Plays it out to Levine, and unfortunately, he is just going to make that three-pointer over there. So we got 12 seconds. I think we have pretty much lost the game, but we'll go in with a 3 with Magic Johnson, and he's going to sink that one. So 12 points to 17, 5.5 seconds left on the clock. We almost get the steal there with Ja Morant, and the ball is just going to get played to Kawhi for the 3, and he's going to miss that one. So unfortunately, we lose that game. It was a tough opponent, and of course, Magic Johnson missed a couple of shots here and there. He isn't that high overall compared to some of the other guys over there. So it was pretty fun to boost him up a little bit to 97 overall. Of course, the 90 overall version, which you're going to be playing with all of these Season 7 cards, is still pretty decent. He's got some alright stats. The rebounding stats, kind of low for a power forward, but he is a Magic Johnson card. I'm still waiting, as I said earlier, for them to make a full lineup of Magic Johnson cards again, or just any other player, because I think we had Jimmy Butler from the Mad Scientist promo last year, so maybe we could get that again at some point. But if you are trying to get these After the Storm Masters who dropped yesterday into the game, go check out the video in the bottom left-hand corner. I also went and did a pack opening to see exactly what I could pull from some of those packs, so go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace!